The Corey Love. Hey, the Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. Hey, the Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. The Corey Love Show. Hey.
Your host, Corey Love.
Hey, my loves, it's your girl, Corey Love, here back with another Carefree Cinema Conversation. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're a returning guest, thank you for rocking with me. Tonight, we have the pleasure of speaking with none other than Kamal Smith, who is a well-known director among many other things. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in my guest for tonight, Kamal Smith. Hey, Kamal.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you so much I know you're a super busy man, so I'm just grateful that you took some time out to be a part of my show today.
I
And I'm
appreciate you having
excited.
me.
You're welcome. I'm excited to have my audience know a little bit about you. Mr. Talented, writer, director, host, singer, educator, and actor. I ain't missing anything, am I?
No, my mama's child. That's about it. Yep, that's it.
That's about it. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Now we know that God is the creator of all talents that we hold, but there had to have been someone who encouraged you to be so talented, because everything you do, you're talented. And I'm not tooting your horn, but if you guys have seen him, everything he touches turns into gold. So who do you think is the person behind that?
Okay, real quick. How much did I say I was going to give you for that intro? Because I think you oversold it, and now I'm just okay. No. I don't think. I mean, my mom has always been my biggest fan. We'll just start there. She's always pushed me and my brothers to just do whatever we want to do to the highest. Music was my first love. I never saw acting or directing or writing of that coming. But back in the days, when I was, shoe whopping on the streets of Detroit, and doing all the talent shows, it was my mom that was always supporting me and telling me I can do whatever that I want to do. So I'd say my mom, yeah.
Okay, Mom. Shout out to Mom. Thank you.
Shout out to my Dukes.
Now you said boot hopping. I ain't from Detroit. I ain't from Michigan. So what does that mean?
I just shoe whopping, booty whop. I mean, back in the days, what I mean. I was in a boy band group back in the day. We thought we was boys to men back in the day. So Where's the garbage can with the fire coming out? And we standing over it. Yeah, that was us. So.
Oh, that's what's up. I gotta look and see if I can find some old videos on you with that.
Yeah. No.
No, you said no. Yeah.
No, I mean, because we didn't have social media back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, there might be some footage somewhere out in my old
VHS tapes.
Yeah, but definitely
floating around.
Yeah, to blow it.
I would love to see that though. But it's interesting to find out now that your first love was music, because I know that you do so many other things. So that's interesting to find out. Yeah. Now, I have seen your calendar, and if you don't follow Kamal on Instagram, make sure you follow him on Instagram at Kamal Smith 2, right? The number 2. All right. So on his Instagram, he shares, a list of things that he has going on, projects that he's a part of, projects that he's doing himself. In those roles, some of them that I've seen you do. My favorite, it's so hard for me to decide which one is my favorite, because The Good Man was good. The Wrong One was good. So it's like you're always, I don't want to say, well, in not Left in Vegas, you was funny. You was real silly in that one. So we're not going to say you always the bad guy.
I was just about to say that, but I was going to let you do your thing, though. Yeah.
Yeah, Not Left in Vegas was the only funny one. But all the other ones, you were like the tough guy, the not so good guy.
So I think, I'm sorry, go ahead.
So when some of those scripts I know you've written and some of them you directed, do you give yourself those roles or are they given to you?
Yes, pretty much both.
Okay.
I'll just speak on just The Wrong One and A Good Man. I mean, because those are the most recent. What's funny is we live in this world now where, I mean, I'm an old head, right? But the world doesn't know that, right? So the people know I've been doing this since 2005. You know what I mean? And when I was doing plays, I was doing all like romantic comedy type things. You know what I mean? So,
Okay.
um, to do roles like the wrong one and a good man. I mean, so here's the thing. I wrote the wrong one before I got uh, cast to do a good man, and
Oh, okay.
I remember that was like slated for my. So I wrote the wrong one in 2022, but that's when I was putting out parental discretion advised. And
Hmm.
now, like, dang, which one do I want to do first?
Okay.
So I went ahead and did parental discretion advised first, and then Joe came to me after that and was like, "Hey, I got the script for you," because I directed Diamond Girls,
Hmm.
and
That was
he
good.
was like, the way you was in rehearsal with the actors, and I want to try you out for the lead, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, cool, let's do it."
Okay.
Then I saw the script. I said, "Damn, they gonna think I'm crazy." So, cause I knew right then it's gonna be like back to back movies where it seems like I'm this crazy guy. So to answer your question, the wrong one was actually the last play that I did back in 2016. So
Okay.
I started off in theater first back in 2005, and then I transferred into film in 2011. But I was still at that point I was doing both plays and teetering back and forth between plays and film.
Okay.
But the wrong was literally the last play that I did, and so it was a different type of crazy. For those who have seen it, they'll understand.
Hmm.
Um, a good man was just the man that just snapped. The man who,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean. And Joe really, shout out to Joe Smith. He really wanted to make sure that we were doing it the right way, to showing
Hmm.
where even a man has
Hmm.
those breaking
The
points, you
breaking
know what I
point. Yeah.
mean, but you never see it from that
Yeah.
aspect. It's always the guy cheating, da 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 da, the girl, oh yeah, you
Yes.
didn't lie to me, you know what I mean. Damn your car, why you gotta stab my tires, what my
Yeah.
tires do you. um
Right.
so I was comfortable in doing that just because I knew, even though I knew the wrong one was coming up the following year, I knew the wrong one was really a strong message on domestic abuse. And I really, that's what, that was my film. And I really wanted to get that message out. And so we kind of pushed the envelope just to make sure we got to the audience like, yo, if you're in this toxic relationship, bail,
Awesome.
like get the freak out. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
don't wait and sit and like, well, maybe no. He's crazy. Get out. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So that's why we were so graphic for one, and two, why I was just like, yeah, I was really just, yeah, I was a butthole, like for real. For real. And
And-
there's some scenes that I did that I was just improv, and I said, you're nuts. Calm down. You know what I mean? So, uh, yeah, it was
oh
cool
my
though.
gosh.
It was cool. It was cool.
And that's so funny that you wrote it years ago and then it was a play and then now it's an actual film. And it didn't come out this month. And I'm glad that you touched on that because this is Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
Yeah, yeah.
And so some of those films I'm sharing as, warnings. And I'm so glad that you said that because that's what I wanted to know. Were you writing those things intentional? So,
Yeah. Well, so back when I did it as a play in 2016, it was just more about a couple of people who I knew. Well, I know, but
mhm,
thank God they're not in those
mhm,
predicaments anymore. Um,
right.
I just knew it was the right time to do it now. Well, when me and my team, we have movies slated, right? So like, I have Kamal Smith films all the way through 2026. So we know what we're going to drop. Like what's coming up in these next years.
Mhm.
But wait, what's that? It's 2023. I'm sorry, 2025.
Yeah.
Through 2025, I have nothing
That's
slated
still a
for
lot.
2026. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God is amazing. So I have these scripts, ready to roll. But and I think Corey, I think I really wanted to do the wrong one probably sooner, but for whatever reason, we decided to do parental
Mhm.
discretion advised first. But it's just because of the times that we're in right now. Domestic abuse is almost like glorified on social media,
Yeah.
right? Like, you
Yeah.
see so many videos of guys wailing on girls and people just doing
Mhm.
this with their phones.
Yep.
I mean,
Quick
instead of like help her,
helping.
join in and it just be
Yeah.
a crowd is damn,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
not cool. It's not
It's not.
cool at all. So, even to the limit, you know, where I'll just say, because some people may not have seen it yet, of what happens at the end happens at the end. I wanted to
Mhm.
take it to the max. Let's go
Mhm.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's why we pressed it. And what's funny is I was trying to film it in a, you know, because you never know. Tubi doesn't sit there and tell you when it's dropping. So I was,
Right.
sometimes it takes 3 months,
Right.
and sometimes it, like this time it took 3 weeks. I said, wait, it's coming out when? Wait, I was like, hold on.
Yeah.
But you know, that's what it was intended to do. So we're just excited that people have been really receiving it well.
I'm excited too because I know Nyx, she DM'd me right away. She said, "Hey, it's coming out." I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay." And no, she DM'd me the night that it came out. And I looked at it, I fell asleep. Not that it was boring, but it was late when she
yeah.
messaged me. And the next morning, crazy, I really got out and I looked at it and I was like, "Come on, something wrong. I think something wrong with him."
I
But you play
know.
the crap out of these like if people don't know you personally, they would think,
Man, I would be scared of me too. Listen, this is
do
a true
you get
story.
it? Like on the outskirts, like some people really don't realize it's a character.
This happened this has happened like 2 weeks ago, and I'm not even playing around. It's a true story. Um, I think because of the success of both of them,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, the world is seeing me now as this actor
Yeah.
versus, you know, 2 years ago. I may have not been recognized on the street so much because I was, you know, more so recognized for a director. But like on the
Okay.
streets, people aren't reading credits. People don't know you the guy
Right.
that directed
Yeah.
the Dirty D. I mean, nobody knows that. You know what I mean? They
Yeah.
don't know who the directors are. But um, a couple of weeks ago, I, I was in
I'm
the
laughing
subway.
before I
I'm
hear it.
I'm so embarrassed. It was like, oh my god. She didn't say, you know, a lot of, for the most part, they're always gonna be like, yeah, you in those movies, but this specific woman, she was like, excuse me, are you Manziel? And backed up like I said.
Oh no, and
I
she
said,
called your character
I'm
name.
in Subway. Yeah, that's my character's name in the wrong one for people don't know that. And so I said, well, I'm Kamal, but I played the character Manziel, and she was like, ooh, child. I said, okay. Hold on. And her husband was just like, I told you that was him. And he looking at
That
me
is
all
so
tough, like he trying to
funny.
protect his wife. I'm like, bro, I'm not. I'm just getting my sub, bro. I'm not. You know, I get there, I start sweating. I'm like,
Oh
can I
my,
just pay for my food and theirs
yeah,
at this
because you
point? Like,
nervous.
let me pay for theirs too. Anybody else want a sub? Let me just subs all around. Subs all around. Yeah.
That
So
is so funny.
that's the
Instead of
first.
shots, you doing subs.
Man, I mean, she really was like clutching her imaginary pearls, leaning back. You Manziel, right? I'm like, okay.
That
Um,
is funny.
So yeah, I mean, people, you know, but for the most part, Corey, everybody is, you know, they you know they know it's just a job, it's just acting. Um,
Right.
it's a gift and a curse because you know they'll
Yeah.
say, well, even I'll say to my students, right, that you know you're doing a good job if people hate you, right? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So on one end, that's a good thing, but on the other end, like something like in those Tubi groups. I think some people really are for real. Like, no, I really think he's touched. I think something's really wrong with him, and I had to be like, hey guys, no.
Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Oh
but
my gosh, that is so funny. Like she
yeah,
really, because I've heard of stories where people like really attack, actors because of their characters. So I
yeah.
just had to ask that
And
for
my
sure.
my string of runs is not making it any better because the Good Man Part 2 is about to come out, and it's just like, all right.
We're gonna
That's
have to
the.
switch it up. We're gonna have to switch it up.
Listen. I told Joe. I said, bro, all right. I might have to. But this is what I can say. My new film, I'm in love with a stripper, and Wishlist are my two new projects coming up. One we shoot
Mhm.
in November, and then Wishlist we film in April. I'm clear, ladies. Okay, and gentlemen,
Okay,
ladies. I'm not. You'll see a
good.
whole nother side of Kamal that you be like, okay, well maybe he just be playing around. Okay,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
That's so funny. I love it. I love it though. I love
yeah.
it. Like you're super, super talented. And
Thank
and not knocking anyone else, but some people act, but it's like you act. So what I mean is like it doesn't seem like you're straining or you practice lines. It flows. So that
Yeah.
to me that's huge because I look at a lot of films. So
Yeah, and we take pride in and I say we I'm talking about so Shelby Lee and Cam Cam, you know, that's Kamal Smith Films.
mhm,
And we really take pride. We don't make movies like for Tubi. You know what I mean?
mhm,
We just want to make a good movie. You know what I mean?
mhm,
Um, the term Tubi movies can be sometimes, you know, it's almost belittling. You know what I mean? But it's like
mhm.
Tubi is a
Yeah.
platform. People, it's not. You know, what I mean? You don't be like, there goes that HBO movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or there goes that Stars movie, right?
True.
Tubi
True.
is a platform. You know what I mean? And it just happens to be a
Mhm.
platform where the independent filmmakers we thrive the most on
Oh,
financially. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Until
Yeah.
something else breaks through. But now, you know, we're breaking through on Peacock and everything else. But
Mhm.
um,
Mhm.
I what I do, uh, I will say, to be fair to those people that do that slogan Tubi movies.
Mhm.
I get it. There are movies. I would never say like, you know, I've gotten past that moment of saying that movie's trash or bad. Like,
Right.
as a filmmaker, man, it takes a lot to make a movie. You know what I mean? And then it starts from the vision of somebody's head to putting it
Mhm.
in a script and to actually
Mhm.
producing a film. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me to be blessed by God to be able to do so many quality movies, I get it. But I
Yeah.
will say, you know, there are movies that these producers will get better in, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
time as they continue. And right now, those are the movies that unfortunately represent the Tubi movies,
Tubi
right?
movies.
So
Yeah.
when they have that Tubi got to stop caption, and then it's, you know, showing, you know, a
Yeah.
guy going like this, like, then pop up and it's a girl, like, no, what the hell? Hold on. Now, damn it, enough. You know what I mean? I get it. You know, so there
Oh
goes
my
those Tubi
god.
movies. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do want the world to understand, man. It's a difference, man. We
It's
we make
not.
we make movies that are on Tubi, guys. We're not trying to make a Tubi movie. So,
I don't know if you see my shirt that I wear a lot. It says it's a movie on Tubi. It's not a Tubi movie.
yes, yes,
And because I have this conversation, because even with my family, they're like, "You always watching them Tubi movies." I said, "Y'all don't realize it's just a movie."
it's
And
a
one day I
movie.
was like, I hold on arguing with them, like it's not a Tubi movie because they don't like some people really just don't get it. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a shirt like that. And
Oh,
I was like, I'm gonna make it and I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna start selling it. I haven't started selling it yet, but I don't
but
think
let me
people
order mine
realize it.
first. Where I gotta send the cash app to? The Zelle payment right now. I'm
I
ordering
know,
3 for
right?
me and my team.
I'm gonna make sure I get that link out to you for
I
sure.
promise you, you got 3 orders coming through right now. First, you
Okay,
heard it
good,
here. I can't lie. I said
good.
it to the people.
Yeah,
So there it
yeah.
is. No, but
It's
we
crazy.
appreciate that. We do.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why my platform is a positive platform because people be like, you're not even at 10,000 followers or you ain't got a lot of like engagement because I'm not negative. I keep telling people that. If
Yeah.
I come on here and I start reaming them films, I bet you my numbers go through the roof.
Yeah, you know what? And it's the same effect on first of all, before I say what I'm about to say, let me give you your flowers for a second. Um 'Cause I remember first seeing you on you were interviewing Meech for Parental Expression of Eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, who in the hell is she? Not like mad. I'm like, oh shoot, she okay, cool. And we were going back and forth, but I've just seen and come to love and adore you, and
Thank you.
we do so much here in Detroit as well. I've never heard a negative comment about you or your show. So keep the
Good.
positivity up, man. Like we need more of this so that we can break
Yeah.
through the barrier. But the analogy I was going to say is that it's just like that in films, right? Like literally, you will see in a Tubi group, whatever. Did y'all see that new Kamal movie? The scene where the girl like, oh my god, it was so horrible. And then somebody come in
Yeah.
and wait, what's the name of it? And that horrible movie is going to make
Blows
a
up.
lot of money because people just want to see bad, and that's
Yeah.
insane to me. Like for
Yeah.
me, I
Yeah.
don't have time. First of all, I just don't have time in a day,
Yeah.
right? But even if I did, I'm not. I mean, I'm a true fan of film.
Yeah.
I'm not if Hollywood. If somebody say whatever such and such wasn't good, I'm like, oh okay, cool. I don't want to see
Oh,
that
okay.
movie.
You're right. And
You know
keep
what I mean?
moving.
Or I'll wait till that comes on for something. I don't know, but
Yeah.
you'd just be surprised, man. People, that's the era that we live in.
Yeah.
And
Sad.
unfortunately, some people, some filmmakers, I think I can, say with confidence, they dumb down their content for that, just so that they know
It's
their
gone.
streams are going to go crazy, and then of course they get paid.
Yeah.
And no, hey, no shade, no knock.
Mm-hmm.
That's for me. I'm a fan of good cinema.
Quality.
I just can't do that. I can't
Yeah.
write and produce those films under my
Yeah.
label.
Yeah, I can't see you doing that at all.
No.
At all. Because I mean, you can at least you definitely can't go from quality now to trash and not
Yeah,
saying everybody
y'all would
that
know. Like, wait a minute. Nah,
you
come on.
tripping.
Oh, he's
He
trying to get
lying.
paid.
I mean, nah. Why his name on this?
Yeah.
So trust
Yeah,
me, I get it. I get it. But thank you for your compliment. It's so great. Do you remember that? That was like November
yeah,
sometime last year. So that's what's up.
yeah. Of
I
course
like
I
that.
remember it. Of course I remember
That's
it.
a good thing.
Yeah.
And with that being said, talking about producing and directing and stuff, you are loved. People want you to
Oh,
direct
man.
their films.
Yeah.
I know this. How do you, or what would you say is like your greatest strength as a director?
Man, that's tough. I think in sports they use the analogy. As far as like head coach who have made a play in the league before, right? And they'll say, well, he's a player's coach. He really understands. You know what I mean? I feel like as an actor, I'm an actor's coach, right? So I resonate on so many ends where I can pull out of you exactly what I want. Because even if I have to get in there and do it for you, like in rehearsals, I mean, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I can show you what I want, and I think it takes a certain type of director to push actors to their brink, and I don't
Yeah.
think they get that all the time, and I think they appreciate that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as mediocrity on my sets. You know what I mean? Like, why are we doing it just to be regular? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And so, a lot of times with these bigger names, when I have the opportunity to direct them, I mean, I know, just in talks with them, they look forward to that because a lot of times, especially, now that the Detroit family, we're expanding, out of state, a lot of times they don't get that because sometimes, well, from what I heard, the directors are damn near starstruck. So they like, oh, you got it. Ooh, that was fire. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
And as an
Okay.
actor, they like, I know that wasn't a good take. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I don't know if I answered, your question directly of like, what's my strongest, but I think, if I just said what's my strongest, if we just had to have like, come on, what's your strongest trait as a director? I think probably my energy, which everybody knows my tagline is energy up. I just love this thing so much, you know what I mean? And so like the energy you're seeing right now, that's how I am like every day, all day through the beginning, the process,
Uh-huh.
all the way in, you know what I mean? I feel like it's an honor to be able to live this dream, you know what I mean? So yeah, I have fun. I'm very fun on set, but I'm also very passionate, right? People also know don't play it. Don't play
Let's
with me at the same time, you know what I mean? But
they're
I
not
don't.
separated.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean. But I'm not. I'm not. Yelling and cussing and all of that.
Yeah.
And again, no shots to whichever
Yeah,
director.
everybody has their style.
Yeah, everybody's
But if
different.
it's
Like
not your
everybody's different.
style.
No,
Yeah.
it's just I want to have man. Let's just have fun together, man. Let's figure it out. If it's a problem, it's a hurdle. I know we can get over it together. You know what I mean? So
I love it. I love it. I truly love that. Because I think like for especially for newbies, and like you said, with ones that've been doing it, they know when they're not good and when it's something good. So you being able to, have that conversation, coach them through making it better or coach them through becoming, good. I just have had the opportunity to do a small role, probably a few lines. I got thrown in because somebody wasn't able to make it. They asked me and I did it. I was working with Sean Van Productions. And I was like, I think I got a little bug. I'm finna start auditioning.
oh,
Because
come on,
it was
girl.
so much much fun. It was like the energy, like you said, it just made me feel I got this. And I learned my lines like this
Yeah.
overnight. I was like, I don't know about no long lines and like paragraphs,
Yeah.
but the few
Yeah,
sentences was okay.
you just got, I mean, at one point in time, you didn't interview anybody, right? It starts somewhere.
Right.
I mean, and I bet you couldn't do an hour before. You probably was like 5 minutes at a time. And this is from extra journalists, right? I know
Yeah.
and
Oh,
when I
okay.
was in radio for 12 years, you know what I mean? And I used to be sweating bullets when celebrities would come in, like, oh, so what's your name? T.I. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that's a good interview. Good interview, sir. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just
Yeah.
about repetition.
Yeah.
But it's funny you say that because you know, for me, you know, I coined myself as like kind of like the Dr. Dre of film, right?
Mm.
Because I personally love breaking in new talent, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's literally I'm because I'm blessed and so thankful that God has created this atmosphere for me. But because I get hired to direct so many other people's projects,
Mm-hmm.
I really kind of get the best of both worlds because when you look at a Kamal Smith film, you're probably not looking at the same old veterans that you're seeing in a lot of movies, right? But
Uh-huh.
it's because I'm always looking for that next new thing. You know what I mean? Because I'm
Okay.
always a believer. If somebody gave me a chance, I just want to be able to say I gave them that, right? But
Nice.
on the best of both worlds being on the other side of directing somebody else's project, they might have the Crystal the Dolls and the
Mm-hmm.
Denzels, the Meeches, the Diesels, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
New Thurmans, you know what I mean? All
Yeah.
the names that are, out here hot right now, the Sierras and Ebony's,
Mm-hmm.
leaving people out, but y'all know I love
Yeah.
y'all. But my point is, you know what I mean? So I get that opportunity to do both. So it's kind of a cool thing, man. It's a cool thing, and I get respect from both veterans and newbies. So
Uh-huh.
I'm
Yeah.
blessed. Yeah.
And I think you get respect on all aspects, directing, singing, because I know that song in the wrong one, like that took off because everybody was like, for me, I was like, I knew that you
Yeah.
sang, but I'm like, I never like really heard a full song. I was like, he sang.
Yeah, and
So,
it's funny because people make that stuff up. You know how many people said that ain't really him singing? Okay, guys, what?
no, I know it was you for sure because my friend was on set. She was an extra.
Oh yeah, okay,
So she
cool.
was like,
Yo, that
did
was
you?
my favorite. When I tell you, Corey, oh my God, when I tell you on set and at the premiere, I got chills in my body because like
Uh,
that part was so meaningful to me because
mhm.
this was another a dream come true, right? You feel like you. I always tell people like just because you're living your dreams, don't ever get complacent. You can get complacent even in living your dreams, right? And
Mhm.
so to be able to portray and capture this songwriter,
Mhm.
which that's not what I was in the play. I don't know what I was, but anyway, the point is, um, and to really show like the world that my first love, you know what I mean? And it was like
Mhm.
it wasn't scripted on set. I told them everything but the words. But when we started singing
Oh,
it, I guess it's so easy. This shit hurts. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's not rocket science. You know what I mean? But I think that's why it's so simple. That's why I just gravitated. But in the moment when I
Mhm.
was performing it, I was just like in a zone. I was like, so what y'all say? And everybody was like, man, this. I was like, I couldn't seriously. I had stopped like because it wasn't on me. It was on them anyway. So I didn't stop the
So
tape
wait, it wasn't rehearsed? Oh.
when I mean you've seen the movie a couple
Because you
times.
can see in the movie everybody like mouth open, looking like,
All I told them was so. First of all, let's be very clear. I was nervous as hell. Okay, and people like, dude, why? Like they're
for
all coming to me like,
real?
but you host karaoke every Wednesday, and I'm like, yeah, but that's karaoke and I know I can but this is like my baby. I felt like Badu, like understand I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about what I'm saying, like
Shit.
you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, I thought that,
What?
in like a music video, they don't really rap and sing, that they're
Yeah.
just playing the track and they're performing,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I thought that's all I had to do. It was like maybe 30. Okay, so just to give you leverage, there's the opening scene with me, Nixon Rowe,
Mm-hmm.
at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
and then that scene, that was all shot in the same building. That was all shot on one day. So we did the opening scene first. Now, mind you, while we're shooting the opening scene, all these background actors are coming in and funneling upstairs for the club scene. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, cool. I'm looking at them as they're coming in, but I'm in scene, but whatever, and cut and this, that, and the other. Cool. I'm like, bet. I'm like, damn, Cam, we got a lot. She was like, I told you. I'm like, bet. That look good. So I said, let me just make sure. I called my dude F. Dot, Fred. He's the one that does the my post audio, and I said, all I got to do is lip sing, right? I ain't got to really. He was like, no, I need you to actually sing the song. I said, okay. Man, my voice got so dry by the time it was actually like, you just feel it going. I was just getting dry. I got on the mic and I'm like, hey, everybody. You know, they started applauding. This is not the scene. This is just me introducing. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. I'm on action, we're going to start like I just finished the song and everybody's going to clap. Then the girl, you going to come up and give me the drink. I'm going to comment, y'all going to laugh on this part. And then I'm going to sing the song. We're going to try to get everybody out of here, you know what I'm saying, roughly in about like 40 minutes. We're going to do a lot of takes on angles on me. Then we're going to do reverse angles, make sure all y'all get sing. Because everybody knows I'm a big fan about if you do background for my movie, you taking your time out in the day, you're going to get seen. You know what I mean?
I love it.
And so we just got to that part in the song and at the end, and I just said it. I just how it was in the movie. I said, man, y'all say. And they was like, man, this shit hurt. And I said, holy shit. I was like, whoa, yeah. So it was a cool moment. And then, and the premiere, it was the same thing. But at the premiere, like just imagine a whole 200, whatever seat. We was in a big theater. And the whole theater just singing the song. I was like, almost like, I mean, I'm a thug, so I wasn't crying, but but I felt a little something in my heart, is what I'm saying, okay? I felt a little something in my heart. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is too funny.
It was cool,
my
man.
God. I'm telling you, if you have not seen the movie, go watch it right now on Tubi.
Please.
The Wrong One. And come back and leave a comment on this post or something. Because
please.
If you see it, like the people might literally dropped open and they was like, and then they joined in when you asked that part, So that's dope.
I'm gonna see y'all if how well Corey know it. Corey, you ready? Okay, you ready? I never wanna feel again. Corey, you don't know the words of the song.
I was listening to you. You mesmerized me already.
You was supposed to come. We supposed to do a duet.
Oh, isn't it cause this shit hurt? You want me to embarrass myself?
It was so many lines before that. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
That's all I remember. This shit hurt.
Yes. Which, by the way, guys, it is on all digital. Please download it. It's a great song.
Okay, that's what's up. Okay, yeah. I gotta download it so I can know it.
It's streaming on everything. Apple, whatever y'all got, it's streaming. So please download it.
I love it.
Play it all day, every day.
And I can't say anymore. Make sure y'all check out that movie and A Good Man. Check those two out and tell me which one you think he was better in. I don't want to say insane, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you said better. I say, better yeah. What? Better crazy? All right.
Yeah, better.
Yeah.
Now you said earlier you have projects all the way to 2025. So
Kamal Smith films, yes.
Kamal Smith films alone? All the way to 2022?
Yeah, I was talking about our films, but yeah. But I mean, so if you're just talking about as far as like me directing.
No, just your film. So
yeah.
5 for next year and then 5 for 2025, or because you do a lot.
No. We think we want to do. We're definitely going to do wish list in April. See, a lot of it has just been. How can I say this? A lot of it has just been. I've just been. I don't know how to say no sometimes, right? But it's like, okay, when directing other people's stuff, you know what I mean? And writing other people's stuff. So it's really like just you look up and it's like, damn, my calendar for the year is full. You know what I mean? But we probably will do wish list for sure in April, and then we might come back and do Black Cabin in October of 2024.
Oh, Black Cabin sound like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, so I wanted to do Black Cabin in October, like right now, basically.
Yeah.
But it just didn't turn out. What to be? I'm gonna be. Y'all know I'm a very transparent, honest person. What actually happening is the blackening came. The blackening, is that what it's called?
Blackening. Yeah.
It
Oh,
came
okay.
out and it's not the same, but it has so many similarities, and it's so funny because I remember in 2022. Shelby had actually sent me this article. She's like, "Oh my God, somebody doing our movie," and I'm like, "What?" But when you read the article, it didn't seem like it. Then the trailer
Okay.
came out, and I was like,
Mm. Mm.
"Okay." And then when I saw the movie, I'm like, "Man, it's not exactly," but it
Mm-hmm.
was like a more of a comedic experience. Like Black Cabin was always what would really happen in a scary movie with black people for real, right? And
Yeah.
so it
I
had a
want to
lot
see
of
that.
comedy, but once it went horror, it went horror. You know what I mean? Or I should say thriller, because when I think of horror, I think monsters and gore. But like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't exactly the same, but it was the same just enough. So I made tweaks to the script so that and I'm still, I think I want to tweak it a little bit more, but we'll get
Mm.
for October. But I wanted to do. I'm a spring baby, but I'm a fall baby. I love the fall. I love
Yeah, I love the
colors. I
fall.
love
Yes.
capturing this cabin, and showing black excellence of these four couples that are all doing very well in life.
Okay.
That's always big for me to highlight that. Because sometimes it's missed. Some people think
Yeah.
we're just in the hood all our lives, and we're not. You know what I mean?
Right.
There is
Yeah.
a side where we do pretty good for ourselves.
Yeah.
But I can't say the rest. But so I
I
think
know. I'm
those.
about to say, don't give too much away
No, that's
now.
it. That's it. That's it. And then we'll come
Listen.
back in 2025 and do. We'll start off with the cover up, and that's our first series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Now I know with all that you do, you write for others. I just found that out when you said it. I didn't know that.
Mhm.
You direct and you act. When was your last vacation?
So what had happened was. No,
I'm
I mean
about to say
so.
clearly it wasn't recent enough if you
No,
got it.
my last true vacation, like we say vacation, like you like actually go somewhere and free your mind. That's what the people say. If you're looking at it from that perspective, it was in March. It was for my birthday. I had a nice
Okay.
guy trip. We went out to Costa Rica. But for me, vacation is in the mental, and because I don't get time like that. Like right
Mm,
now, I'm technically on vacation, right? Like
okay.
I just wrapped a film last Thursday with Nyambi, Widow's Fire, and so I literally have, for the most part, I will be working on the Dirty D um, bonus episode with Lisa, but for the most part, all of October right now is for me to just recharge and get ready to do.
Okay.
I'm in love with a stripper. We don't even start rehearsal
Okay.
till November 1st or something like that. So
Okay.
I'm on
Okay.
vacation right now.
Okay.
So
Got
for
it. Yeah,
me,
you
if
don't
I can go
necessarily
take my
have to.
cigar and go by the water and I'm vacation,
Nice.
you know what I mean? If I can
Okay.
sit on a
Yeah.
couch and do absolutely nothing, I'm on
Okay.
vacation. So there's that.
Don't answer nobody and don't say yes.
No, no. So shout out to my girls, man. Shelby and Cam will get on me. They're really my bosses. I don't even know why. They really run
Yeah.
me. They'll be like, they'll send me texts like through the day, like you better not be on your computer. Okay, all right. You know what I
That's
mean? Or
good. That's
yeah, no, they
good. I
do.
love
They
it.
do. They do seriously. So
I love it. That's what's up. I love Shelby, and she's one of the persons I have not been able to meet in person. Like I meet a lot of people, but she's one that I have, and I have to get her and Cam on because I was supposed to do an article for Cam, but I got sick, so I just have to get her on the show. I ain't even worried about
yeah,
writing it
yeah.
anymore.
There definitely wouldn't
Um,
be a Kamal Smith films without those two. I never faked the funk. They do such a great job of relieving me from doing. I mean, I still do a million things, but just think if I didn't have them, I
yeah,
a million and 20
too.
things.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah.
they know me as a director, but they also know
Mm,
me as a brother, and so they
okay.
know when I'm doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
On set, Cam will literally get in my face. What are you doing? Go sit down and get ready. I'm like, okay, all right, all right. You know what I mean?
Whatever you say, boss.
It is with those two. So I love them to death. Love y'all. Love y'all. But yes, definitely get them on. Actually, Shelby's the lead character for I'm in Love with a Stripper. So I'm excited to, it's always fun working with both of them
Mm-hmm.
on set as Kamal Smith feels as my team. But
Love it.
I love directing Shelby. She's such a
That's
talent.
nice. I just recently watched her again in Deceitful Passion. She was a little crazy in that too. But
Yeah, yeah. She was a
that was
hacker.
yeah.
That's my baby, man. She's come such a long way, man. From her career was started with a play that we did back in 2014. It's so funny because she just sent me a Facebook post, but it was called Brian, and she's been saying, "Come on, you got to do Brian as a movie." She's been on my head, but
Oh,
Brian
okay,
was a
okay.
great film as well, and then that's when I first met Shelby in the auditions, and we've just been tight ever since.
That's what's up. I love it. I love it. And having a team makes things so much smoother. So I can imagine it. Shelby just seems
Oh,
like she's amazing. I know Cam is from just having a simple conversation where you could pick up on people's vibes.
energy. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
and not even just with films, even our time to act classes. They just take a
Mm-hmm.
load off.
Yeah.
From volume 1 to I think we're on volume 4 now. You know what I mean?
Nice.
We, there's sections where Shelby is doing her. Go ahead. I'm not even in the
Mm.
room. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
come back in like, oh, y'all done. So yeah, they're a great
That's
help.
what's up. I love it.
Listen, I'm in love with a stripper is
Eh,
it's not even the title is so not the title is much worse than the
it's
what you think
okay.
it's
Okay.
about. If the storyline is really nothing, it's not.
Okay.
I mean, she's in there, she's in the strip club, but it's not that. That's all I'm gonna put out right there.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you so much for, being a part of my show. I don't take it lightly that, because I know that y'all are busy as directors. I mean, everybody's busy, but just being able to not be on set and take the time out to be on my show is big to me. So I just want to say thank you for that before I get into my last question and
Okay.
the game.
Bring it on.
Okay.
But thank you for having me once again. Seriously, this has been fun.
Thank you. What's one question that you get asked all the time?
You don't got kids all the time.
Really?
Absolutely. They do not.
That's interesting. I would have never thought that.
Yeah. People they never believe when I say they don't have kids. They will back it up with the echo, which by the way is literally a pet peeve of mine. But and I say the echo is like if I told you, and I'm lying, of course, but like damn, Corey, I ain't never seen Friday before. You ain't never seen Friday? Okay,
Got you.
I just
Got
told
you.
you that.
Okay.
So I think that's the most just like on the street question. But like in film, the question probably I get asked all the time is which do I like the most between writing, directing, and acting?
Okay, I'm glad I asked that.
Yeah. I get that question
Yeah.
asked a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot.
Oh wow. I'm still stuck on that. I think if you don't have kids, that's like I would have thought like, are you married or do you like to do certain things? But okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Different, I guess.
Do you have? You don't have any kids? Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I mean, the question is, do you have kids? It's not you don't have any kids. They just once I tell them I don't have kids, it's just a whole
Conversation.
5 minute 10-minute conversation for no apparent reason because it's like
Yeah.
I just can't believe. Well, believe it. I don't have any kids. I don't. What you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Why? Why don't you? Okay. Jesus, people. Yeah, they go in. They go in. I'm like,
Dang, that's too much. That's too much.
it's cool. I mean, I always just like to. You have to understand. It's like at 44, right? Which a lot of people are like you're 44. Like, yes, I'm 44. It's if you're not married, why aren't you married? So it's just all these spiral questions,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, no, I've been married before. I'm
Mm-hmm.
happily, I'm just, happily single. I'm just living my life right now, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. Like I say, I would never get married again. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
right now, my wife is my work. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I'm happy. To
I
be able
like that.
to, yeah, I'm happy and you know, living your dreams isn't always about the professional side of things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm happy in life. Like if I could tell you, Corey, you're going to be happy for the rest of your life. Isn't that a dream come true?
Yeah.
You know what I
For
mean?
sure.
So it makes me feel good. I always like to say like even when I wake up, I'm still dreaming. So that's how I
Hmm.
live my life. I'm happy. So yeah,
You love what you do. Oh my gosh.
I
I
do.
could just feel it in this
Yeah,
interview.
yeah, I really do. Seriously.
And that's huge. For you, it's not work. It's love.
No. It's
Wow.
it's not yet, and you know, I hope that the moment that it becomes work, I'm gonna have to back away from it a little bit. Not retire, but maybe that means I'm doing it too much. I
Too
don't ever
much.
want it
Yeah.
to feel like it's work. And even
Yeah.
on a hell of a schedule that I've had this year, or really for the last 2 years, it's still every project is just fun to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got some good times. You know.
Oh, I love it. That is so cool. Like
Thank
it's
you.
rare that you'll find people that say, "Oh, I love my job." So
Yeah, yeah,
that's big.
right, exactly. Yeah,
That's big. Trust me.
yeah.
So y'all already know you can't do the Corey Love Show without having game time. So I'm gonna do Would You Rather. A lot of my other games have been bombing. Like people don't know the name of movies, people don't know movie lines. So I'm
I
gonna
got you.
just stick to Would You Rather or this or that or something like that.
Okay,
So tonight we're gonna do Would You Rather. So I'm gonna start. You ready?
I'm ready. Come on.
Would you rather filming in the winter or in the spring?
In the spring.
Okay. Would you rather have a pause or rewind button in your life?
Ooh. Let's rewind that back. Rewind that back. I need to get listen, I
I
don't get it
like
all. I
that.
don't
I
always get it
like
right,
that.
Corey. I don't always get it right. Let's rewind it back. Let me just do it
I
again. You know what I'm saying?
like.
It's like take two. Let's do it again. Rewind that.
Yes. I
Yeah.
love it.
Ooh. And that could be for anything. So that could be in the bedroom or whatever. All right, cool. Rewind. Rewind that.
I like
Rewind.
that. I like that. Would you rather oversleep every day for a week or not get any sleep at all for 4 days?
I think, oh gosh. I think at this age, oversleep for because I just there's no way I can function without sleep at this point. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
none.
Yeah.
So in my 20s, yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
forget sleep. Let's do it. But now, yeah, my body be like,
You just
where you think you
going.
going? What you about to do with no sleep? Oh, I thought so. That's how my body be talking to me, Corey. I be about me and my body be squaring up these days.
Oh my God.
You about to
Trust
bench press
me.
that? You about to bench press that? Okay, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Cause
don't
you
want to
feel
hear
like you
nothing
want to
more.
do this
I don't
today.
want to hear nothing.
Man, I'm
Believe me,
telling
you,
you,
I get it.
I know. 40 is
I
different, man.
get it.
40 is different.
For real.
Yeah.
I remember being younger. My mama always said, "Wait till you get in your 30s." Da, 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 da,
Oh,
da. I'd be like, "I ain't gonna get old."
and then
Life.
it happened.
It happened.
Yeah, yeah.
I was 29 and a half.
It's like your body was ready, like, and 30.
Yeah,
Boy, damn, what I do to you?
for
Yeah,
real.
yeah.
Exactly. Would you rather act and sing in every film or teach others to act?
Okay. This has been your toughest question, but this is why. Because though I've been acting for eons now, right? The
Hmm.
world is just now seeing it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? A good man and the wrong one, and Prince of the Expression of Eyes, is collectively only has happened in a year span. So I'm just now getting that recognition as this actor, which feels really good, right?
Hmm.
Then you put the singing in it, which is my first love. Holy shit. But my heart is going to answer this question and say teach others because I've had an amazing life and I've been able to live my dreams and
Okay.
I can only want that for other people and teaching others is still living my
Oh.
dream as well. You know what I mean? But um, at the end of the day, I'm a leader, I'm an educator, and
Mhm.
it gives me no greater feeling than to see other people reach their dreams. So I'm gonna go with option B.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh man, you're not thinking about yourself. You think about others.
Nah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm just cut like that.
I see. Okay. Would you rather? And with that being said, he has acting classes coming out. Time to act. What is it?
November 4th, November 5th. Sign up on Eventbrite.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotta think about it. I want to take an acting class, but I feel like if I take an acting class, I'm gonna have to do some real acting. Gotta
Yeah.
think about
Well, what are you doing it for?
it.
Duh.
All right. Would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
Oh God, horror movies all day.
For
Hallmark
real?
Christmas movies are so cheesy. Jesus.
Uh,
Really, Santa Claus? What? Little
would
Missy,
you
you gonna go to
use
sleep?
really?
Nasty ass cookies and milk you made me. Gone. Give me horror movies all day.
I cannot with you.
I
Would
get
you
to.
rather be an extra in an Oscar winning movie or the lead in a box office bomb? And bomb meaning like they trash.
Um, I'm gonna.
I'm just stomping
I'm
you.
gonna say be an extra, just because
Okay.
of the fact that if it's an Oscar winning movie, I mean, at the end of the day, man, like I'm far from the point where I can't get better as
Mhm.
everything. You know what I mean? So if I'm extra, I'm a sponge when I'm on set. No matter who set I'm on, it ain't got to be mine. I just came from somebody's set, and I'm always looking at how to get better. So if you're telling me Ava DuVernay Oscar-winning film.
Okay.
I'm soaking up mad knowledge, and I'm coming back with it on my next film. So let me get that. Let me get that.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that. Good answer. Um, would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
Chef me. I make my own bed. Oh, food is just good food. Oh,
Yes,
and
I know,
personal, and I
right?
don't. I eat for the most part pretty healthy anyway. But somebody who can
Good.
saute it up. Oh, come on, chef. Come
Every
on,
day, huh? I know. Breakfast, lunch,
every
and
day,
dinner. Yeah,
every
I'll
day.
take that.
Yeah,
Ain't no over anything.
absolutely.
Would you rather have Vivica Fox or Taraji play your lead role with you?
Sentimental reasons, I'm going to say Vivica Fox, but that's because back in the early 2000s, when she was really, blowing up, she came to Detroit to do what we had then. It's called the Urban Will Awards, and I think she was a presenter.
Okay.
And I got a chance to be her driver for the day. I had to pick her up from the airport, drive her all around, and she's a riot, man, and we just bonded. Um, she told me to get my ass out the car. It was so hilarious. Because I parked the car because it was her and a couple other people, and they wanted to eat. And so
Right.
I'm just being a driver. I'm doing what the people tell. I'm
Yeah.
working for somebody. They was like, "Don't bother them. Don't be star
Right.
studded."
Right.
And she came and knocked on the window. And was like, "Get your ass out and come in with us." And she let me eat dinner with them, man. So yeah, it would
Oh
definitely.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
And I still think Vivica got some up her sleeve. Vivica, she was strong back in the day,
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah. I see her doing commercials now. But
yeah,
she's
yeah. I
coming out. I
mean,
think she's coming out with a movie though. Or she's a part of
I
it.
believe she directed one recently.
Yeah.
It's very. I think it's coming out soon. I do remember
Okay.
seeing her on social media doing her directing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, that's because Taraji is my girl. But anyway, for
I
sentimental reasons.
know.
Sentimental. I think me and Taraji will light that screen up because I go right
What?
at Taraji's ass. What? Don't play with me.
Then
Oh, give me
listen.
a good argument scene with Taraji. Woo!
Oh my God. I
I
can't
light her
even,
up.
man, we need to put that in the atmosphere, honey.
That-
Put that in the app because that will be
I would
crazy.
light her up.
Woo!
You think you got some Tubi star, girl? No, I'm a star out here.
I know that's right. Oh wow, that would be dope. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Would you rather never be able to go out during the day or go out with your celebrity crush every night?
So I can never go out there. Oh, I don't want to be every night with no woman. So listen, I'm gonna go. Option A. I don't care if you my celebrity
You
crush.
gonna do A? Okay.
I don't care. Megan Good, sit down. Every night? No.
No,
So what we doing tonight, baby? Nothing.
nothing.
Move.
God damn, we just did it last night.
So we
Shoot.
did it for the last 3 days. Go somewhere. I don't care.
Oh my
There's not one
God.
woman in the world that can get that. No. No.
Nah, not yet. Don't say never, never.
No. For the rest of my life, every night? No. 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 My next wife, I'm not going out with you every night. Okay? Sit down somewhere. I'm
Okay,
going
okay,
out with the
okay.
boys. I'll be back.
Okay.
Go out with your girls. Get away from me. It's hot. I'm just saying anything
Oh my
now.
God. Yeah,
It's
that'll be
hot.
smothering. Like, oh.
Yeah. No, I can't
Yeah.
do it. No.
Trust me, I get it.
Yeah.
And the final would you rather, which is
Drum
gonna
roll.
be yeah. Would you rather Idris Elba or Tyrese to play you in a biopic?
Damn. I mean, I want Idris, but he don't look nothing like me. Tyrese, we at least got the ball head, but Idris, all that Idris, man, Idris chops is crazy to
He's
me.
the man.
For him to be British, dude, like
Yeah.
just his range of work is just phenomenal.
Crazy.
And I don't think he really gets the credit he deserves, really, seriously, as
Definitely.
an actor, not as a sex object, women, but just as an actor. I mean, he's had some really brilliant performances.
Yeah.
So I would say Idris. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They'd be like, man, how we gonna play his height down?
He just gonna have to be bald-headed and he whatever
Yeah.
height he is. That's the
But
height
he'll
you
make
be.
it happen. Green screen it. Let's go.
Yeah.
I
Green
don't
screen
know.
it.
Yeah, I have to
Oh my
do it.
God.
But yeah, definitely Idris.
Wow. Okay. That's dope. That's cool. That's cool. I just assumed Tyrese because of the head. And Tyrese, I don't think it's that tall either. Like,
No,
I think
it's
he's
the
not
obvious
as tall as Idris.
physical traits. Obviously, would be Tyrese.
Yeah.
If I had the option of you telling me I can pick between the two, and there's no budget, yeah, Idris. Let's like, hey, put the makeup prosthetics on him, and let's do it.
Yeah.
Make him look like me, y'all. Let's do it.
It can happen.
If we can do Benjamin Buttons, we can do Idris look like Kamal. Okay, we can do
That
it.
was a good one too, though.
Roger killed that role too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I think just out of nowhere, he'll just start singing his songs because they're gonna represent that song, and somewhere
Oh,
he went,
yeah,
"Sweet lady, would you be mine?" Sir, that's not Kamal's song. That's not Kamal's song. What are you doing? I'm sorry, I just had a flashback. No, what are you doing? Tyrese, sit down. Go
Oh
to the
my
trailer.
God.
Sit down. Yeah.
This has been, I think, one of the funniest interviews I've had. You had me cracking up the whole time. Like, I can't even. Okay.
Yeah, we just gonna hashtag Tyrese, sit down. Sit down.
Sit down somewhere.
Sit down. What are you saying sweet lady for? What is that? When did
That
you
ain't-
do that?
You be like, I ain't never did. When you ever saw me sing this song?
Never. Never. Hello,
Oh my
Idris.
God.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on.
Okay.
All right, let me behave.
Oh my God. Okay. All right. Again, thank you so much, Kamal, for being a part of the Corey Love Show. And I can't wait for your next set of films to come out. They're all bomb. And like I said, I'm not just talking. If you've seen his films, you know I'm not just talking. So, and go make sure you check out.
Street Code Broken 2 should be dropping within the next 2 weeks. And shout out to Blacksmith Enterprises, Rocky Black, for the incredible story. I had the opportunity to write, direct, and co-star in. But of course, Denzel and Meech and Dez and Jacole all just killed this movie. So be watching out for Street Code Broken Part 2. Will be dropping soon on Tubi again, like any day.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can't wait.
Yeah, we just had the premiere. Sunday.
I just about to say, when was that premiere? I didn't know. I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was a the Blacksmith, they Enterprises, they're kind of more on a private screening type vibe. That's actually just like right now. As soon as I'm done with you, I gotta head out to they're doing a private screening for Surprise Part 2. So they don't
Ooh.
do like the big premieres anymore for the general public.
Okay.
Yeah, they just dumb it down for
Those
the
are two good movies they got coming out. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
yeah.
Surprise! I was so mad at the end, so I'm excited. Tell Corey
Yeah,
says
but
can't wait.
I
Next time,
will.
invite me
And I'll
to the
let you
private
know.
screening.
I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna let you know how. What I don't know. I was the assistant director on Surprise One, so obviously I knew the script, I know the storyline, yada yada
Yeah.
yada. I don't know anything about Surprise Two. Um,
Okay.
we had filming, scheduling, not conflicts, but we were just both busy, so I wasn't able to be
Right.
that. So,
Okay.
but that I love that. I love coming into theater and not knowing crap.
Nothing.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, so, yeah. Like, there's still things in areas of growth that I'm still. I cannot cry as an actor. I can't cry on demand. You know what I mean? I have to
Yeah.
really, I think even for a good man, I didn't instantly cry. I used Visine, and then within the
Mhm.
scene, feeling the tears, it started coming with
Coming
me.
out.
Um,
Right. Okay.
but I'm not always, even as a director. I think that's an actor thing. Like when you look at movies, 90%, 85% of the time, when you're looking at movies, they don't cry for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do, but they really don't. They just, yeah, you know what I mean? So I don't have to have tears. Like for me, as if I'm directing an actor or actress, like, but that's more
Okay.
so what they want to do. They want to know. I'm all right. Well, go for it. But if you can do it,
More
listen,
power to you.
Jacole, when you see her in Street Code Broken Part Two, this woman was just boom, her just on demand, even in rehearsals. And they have her and Denzel have a scene. There's two scenes. Her and Denzel and Meech and Dez have two powerful scenes that's really gonna just leave you like, damn.
Nice.
It's Street Code Broken Part Two. It's really heart
That's
wrenching.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. Can't wait. I cannot wait. But again, thank you so much. I'm looking forward to, everything that you have coming out. And
Thank
if
you,
you
love.
guys aren't already following, make sure you follow Kamal Smith. And again, make sure you check out my sponsor, 10 Times Better Soul Food in Clinton Township and in East Point. I keep saying Garfield, but Garfield is the one in Clinton
East
Township.
Point, girl, get it right.
Yes. So as always, I'm your girl, Corey Love, and I hope to see you again on the next show. So with guidance, blessings, and love, good night.
Night, y'all.